Hey, what's going on, fam? Tokoyo Carlton here, and of course, another night, another live, right? So, today, this week, last week, this year is, like I said yesterday, it's already off to a great start. And you said, well, Mr. Carlton, why is it off to a great start? The reason why it's off to a great start is we're already having experiences, we're already having trials, right? We're already having these things that happen, not just in my own life, and but people that I know and care about and love. They're having some things that are happening in their life, which is affecting their right now. Okay, let me go ahead and say that real quick because the people that I do know who are strong, they're personal developed, they're leaders again, everything we understand, everything is temporary, and then everything happens for a reason. We truly understand that and believe that whatever is happening is only meant for a time and a place, right? It's only there for education. It's only there to teach us something, right? And sometimes things just keep happening and keep teaching you until you what? Aha, I got it. And so I just want to kind of share with you guys, like when you're doing everything possible to help people out and sometimes it comes back and bites you, right? And so I'm going to talk a little about some personal stuff, like things I deal with, and then of course some things that some friends of mine are dealing with, right? Because again, a lot of us have things that go on in our life and it'll never be told. No one never know, that type of thing. And again, for most folks, you never know when something's going on with me because I just truly understand that everything happens for a reason. I truly understand that everything is not meant to be forever. I understand that things are temporary. So I call them situations. Situations don't bother me. Problems bother me, right? There's a difference between situations and problems. Situations are things that you can control. Situations are things that you can solve. Problems are things that are outside of your control. Let me say it again. Situations are things that you can control. Situations are things that you can go and make a difference or change something and it gets better, right? Or it turns out for the best, right? But problems, those are things you can't do on your own, right? It's outside of your understanding. It's outside of your ability. It's outside of your reach, right? And so I just want to kind of say that real quick because people don't understand what situations are. Situations are easy. Problems are the things that are the things that hurt the most. And so I just want to kind of tell you a little bit about, like, I've got a lot of people that I look out for, right? And again, this video is entitled "When Looking Out Goes Wrong," right? So I have a lot of people that I care about, right? I have a huge heart. For those who know me already know how I am. Like if you want this shirt, I'm gonna give it to you, right? I'm gonna take this shirt off my back so that you can have clothes, right? If this is the last bite on my plate, you can have it. You know what I'm saying? Or you can have this. That's me. That's who I am. And so again, sometimes people take your kindness for weakness. And that's happened over and over and over the years. And it's hard for me to do that because it's just who I am. It's in my spirit to serve. It's in my spirit to help. It's in my spirit to bless. If I got it, you got it. Anybody who knows me knows that's how I roll. If I got it, you got it. Right. And sometimes that if I got it, you got it, people don't understand that it doesn't always mean you need to get it from me. Right. If you're not ready to hold up on your side, right? And so let me just kind of speak on one situation that happened today, actually. There's a gentleman that I've known forever, right? I call him a little bro. And he has some situations here and there and things of that nature. And of course, as big bro, again, we're friends, but big bro, we've known each other forever, right? Been there with each other's kids and all that stuff. And so I take it upon myself to always look out for this gentleman, right? And again, I still love him. Again, don't take there's no salt being thrown and none of that stuff, no hatred. I love this gentleman, right? He's a good friend of mine, but sometimes he doesn't understand that, it rubs me the wrong way because all I want is the best for him, the best for his family, right? And sometimes that can get you in trouble because again, if people aren't willing to participate in their own rescue, that can be hurtful to you. right? It can be hurtful for them, but more importantly to you because you want it for them more than they want it for themselves. And that's the trap that a lot of us people who have huge hearts and really want to help people and serve people fall in because, again, we want it so much for that person. We know that the situation that they're going through is a simple fix. It's a situation, as I just said. Again, there's a difference between situation and problem. There's a difference between situation and problem. And again, sometimes people create their own situations and they think they're problems, but they're only situations. Situations you can change. Situations you can do something about. Problems are outside of your control. Situations are something you can control. And so this gentleman, I know he's needing, some work right now. I know he needs to get transportation right now. I know that he needs to come up. And again, I know this gentleman. I know the character of this gentleman. I know how he is as a person, and I know that he's good with people. But sometimes when you're going through the mess, everything gets scrambled. You don't think the same, right? And so when people are at their weak, see that, listen, MLK said it best, right? And that's it. He coming up on Monday, right? MLK Day, right? Martin Luther King Day. He said it best. He said the measure of a man or woman is how they deal with adversity when faced with it. Let me say it again for the people in the back. A measure of a man and woman is based on how they deal with adversity when faced with it. Like some people fold, some people, result to going and do, negative things or bad things, break laws, rob people, all this stuff, right? And then some people, because it's so desperate, even though you're close to that person, even though you guys are locked in, you're right, your family, right? You're right, friends, family, because they're going through such a hard time, it's they know that you're doing what you're doing because you care and you love them. But again, they still take advantage of it as if they were a stranger. I mean, am I making sense here? Like, have you had somebody that in your life like that where it's like you love them and you know they love you back, right? You know that they got you, right? But when they're going through their darkest time, when they're going through the roughest patch in their life, they treat you just like somebody off the street, right? Not even thinking about how it could damage, how it can put you in a bad situation with this person, and the relationship could be strained, right? So I'm trying to help this gentleman out, and he just rubbed me the wrong way. And that's the reason why I want to do this, because sometimes, people who have kind hearts and want to serve and do good for others, right? Because they can and because that's who they are. We get hurt the most because, again, we're trying to help and bless other people, but sometimes they don't understand that, again, we may be giving them our last. We may be giving the last buck in our account. We may be giving the last food in our refrigerator, right? But we're doing it because out of love, because I know I can replace that. I can get it back. Y'all getting this? And I know that some of y'all went through this with friends and family members who, again, have taken your your kindness for weakness. So how do you deal with that? Like, how do you change that? You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't like it like when this happened to me earlier, I wanted just to say, you know what? I'm done. Because it's not the first time. Like it's happened multiple times. And I'm like, dude, I love you, man. I want the best for you, man. I'm here to support you and help you. But don't treat me like I did something. Don't steal from me like I did something. Right? Don't talk to me like I did something, like I'm the bill collector. That's not me. Like, you already know, guys, I'm gonna give you the money. You need listen, you may think you gotta pay it back, but I'm not gonna ask for it, because I was always taught, never give more than you can afford, right? Right? If it's gonna hurt your bottom line or hurt your pockets, guys, never give without and expect something back. I just That's just not me. So again, I said that because, again, it just rubbed me the wrong way, because this is a friend of mine I've known for 20 plus years. A guy that I love, right? A guy that I care about, his well-being, what happens to him. And sometimes, like I said, some people take your kindness for weakness. Let me give you another story. I have a good friend of mine, another little bro, right? Now, this is his situation. It's not a problem. As I said before, it's situations, there's problems. He's got a situation. And I know he'll dig himself out of it. But again, another person with a heart of gold. This gentleman is known to be that supportive person, just known to be that person who will give his shirt off his back. He's known for that. Someone else saw that they had an opportunity to take a large sum of money from this gentleman. After he's put into work, he's put in his own money, he's did everything that he had to do in order for this thing to be successful. He handed over a business that was already done for you business. And this person that he trusted, this person that, he cared about, right? This person who spoke to him on sidebars and side when I said sidebars, right? Not bars, but sidebar conversations. And they knew each other, and he knew her life, and she knew about his life and his family, and he has little kids, right? That he's providing for and taking care of. And you literally take the food off his family's table, take the roof off his family's house. How do you do that to somebody that cares about you and is really looking out for you and went over and over and beyond? How do you do that and call yourself a friend? Right? So I know I'm venting a little bit. I just hate to see not just myself, but people who are conspiring to do you good get hurt. I just think it's wrong. I think that, people need to understand when there's an angel, when there's a blessing in their life. I think people need to understand when people are giving you their last. You don't even know what people are giving you, where it came from, what they had to do to get it. But because they care about you, because they know they'll get it back somehow, some way, they give their last for you. And the minute you need something else and you feel like you can get over on this person, you do it. That may have been your last lifeline. And you're going to hurt the person who was helping you. I hope somebody's getting this today. Some of us are burning bridges. Some of us are burning bridges that we'll never be able to repair, never be able to get an extension to it again, never have access again. And we're burning bridges. So again, guys, I'm speaking out here because, again, these are things that are happening to people that I know. These are happening to me. Again, guys, I'm still going to be me. I'm still going to love on people. I'm still going to do my best to serve and help people when I can. But to take advantage of people, guys, it's not cool. It's not cool. So you say, well, how do I stop getting taken advantage of? How do I stop from people feeling like they can treat me that way because I'm nice or because, they know I'll do it? Well, first of all, you can either cut it off, which means you burn the relationship with that person, right? Because it doesn't serve you. It only serves them. Right. And I know when people are going through tough times, it's hard because you're going through tough times and you need to do something about it. And this person's hooking you up and squaring you away and just, just over time, all that stuff can accumulate. And then the next thing you know, you lost that good friend. You lost that lifeline. So I'm asking you guys to straighten up and fly right. See, if you're listening to this, whether you listen to it live, whether you listen to it recorded, whatever, guys, it's time to straighten up and fly right. Treat people with respect. Treat people the way that you would like to be treated. If someone's treating you good, respect that. If someone's doing over and beyond to help you out, and they're not asking you for nothing other than, hey, listen, I'm just doing it because I love you, don't burn those bridges. You never know when that lifeline can help you out or really be there for you. So again, guys, don't let situations ruin long-term relationships. Don't let situations ruin long-term relationships. Again, guys, there's a difference between situation and problems. Stop letting your situations seem like problems when they're only situations. So, so the whole thing is, guys, listen, I appreciate you for watching this. And of course, if you got anything from this, guys, just comment. Just comment. You know, if you've been through that, hey, comment. How did you deal with it? Comment. So again, guys, I just wanted to kind of go over that because I know a lot of us have, been through this, years and years and years. People that again that you love, and it's usually the people that you love the most that hurt you the most. Would you agree? It's usually the people that you love the most, right? The people that you do the most for that hurt you the most. So again, guys, don't be that person. Don't be that person who takes advantage of someone who's trying to help you. Right? If they're helping you, they're doing it from the kindness of their heart because they care about you, because they love you. Allow them to help, but also understand you have to participate in your own rescue. We can't keep on just getting by, right? Like at some point we have to take ownership. At some point we have to realize that we got to do better. At some point, even if it's not repaying that person back what they gave you, is that you show appreciation. See, guys, it doesn't always have to be monetary that you help someone or get somebody back because they did something for you. Maybe it's just being good to them. Maybe it's just being nice. Maybe it's, if I can take them out to dinner, or if I can, whatever it is, just something to show appreciation. Because they're never going to ask you for it. Like I'll never ask my friend to give me anything back that I've given him, or friends, or whatever. That's just not me. If you give it to me, great. If not, great. I'm okay, because I wouldn't have gave it to you if I didn't have it. That's how I roll. And some of us out there breaking up relationships over money, right? That's crazy to me, man. People stop talking over money. People stop doing stuff over just little knick-knack junk that could be resolved. Do you understand that? Just communicating, we could change the whole thing. Let's just communicate more. Let's talk more. Hey, if you're struggling and you need help, say something. Say something. But don't take advantage of someone just because you can. Okay? So again, guys, there's only a few ways that, like I said, to solve that situation. You can either cut the people off, right? And never talk to them again, or you can have limited access to them or give them limited access to you. So there's only a few things you can do there. I choose to keep all my bridges open. I don't want to burn bridges, because you just never know. You just never know. I've seen it time and time again. Years and years and years go by, but someone remembers a kind thing that I did or that I said, or how I impacted their life. That's a good feeling that people think that way of you. And they think that way of you 10, 15 years from now, and they haven't even seen you, but they can remember that one thing you did. See, that's the way I want to leave every relationship, every person that I meet, that they think of me in such a way that I impacted their life, and that whatever it was when I was in their life, that it was good. That's the way I want to leave every relationship that I try. I don't even know if I have any burnt bridges. I really don't. Not that I know of, right? Unless that person is harboring something I don't know about. But I don't have any person, because I just truly believe in treating people with respect. I truly believe in helping people and blessing people. I truly believe in being a real authentic person of people. And I'm asking you today, guys, 2023, to do the same thing. Be a real person. Be a person that cares. Be a person that supports. Be a lifeline to somebody. Don't be a person that just robbing people of their niceness. Okay, so listen, guys, I do this again every Monday through Thursday. 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, this is just me talking. Nothing I do is scripted. Literally, today was because something that happened today to me personally that I'm speaking on. Right. So again, you won't get me scripted. I don't do all that. I'm going to talk from the heart. I'm going to talk from right here, just what I've learned and what I've experienced, and hope you get something out of it. You're able to grow from it. You're able to take some of my experience and apply it to your lives. But again, guys, as I always say, my door is open. If you can go to www.workwithcarlton, you can actually schedule a 30-minute evaluation of whatever it is that you have going on, and let us see if we can be of some kind of help, of service to help you progress whatever it is that you have online. Okay. And then, of course, on the 24th of this month, me and Ali Madawi will be hosting an event, and I'm super excited about it. For anyone who's thinking about doing a business, has a business, looking to scale their business, looking to add things and parts and to their business to grow, we're going to be doing an event. We're going to be talking all things business, right? Operational. We're going to be talking all things financial. So that way you can actually take what we've learned and the connections that we've built along the way to help you get financing for your business, to help it grow, or to help it just stay in business. So we're going to be talking about all that stuff. And that's coming up on the 24th of this month. And of course, I'll be putting the link. So if you want to go ahead and register, I'll go ahead and put the link here in the comments after this is done. But again, guys, I appreciate you all for just jumping in, whether you got in on the live, whether you got in on the replay, it doesn't matter. Or if you came in halfway, thank you so much for checking us out. But again, guys, listen, I look forward to seeing you at the top, from the top, or over the top. Take care, take charge, and we'll talk to you soon.